Okay, here we go. Now you can hear me. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lazy, and I am hosting round 10 of the TinyWhoop League. It's the final round in the Summer League tonight, and we have a group of 8 pilots that are all racing to get as much points as possible. So what I'm going to do is, as I usually do with these, is we're going to go over the actual track. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so this is the track. It is designed specifically for this league race. I'm just going to give it a bit of height so you can actually see the track. So that's it. I think it's about 47 gates. So what we're going to do is we're going to just basically go around one lap. And remembering, of course, that I don't race, I just host. So I'm not particularly good. As you see, I keep bumping into things. Oh, it missed. That's a bit rude. Right, let's just go back again. I don't want to miss anything. There we go. So we've got the ladder that goes up. Again, we're going to go up up Everest this time, and go down the Eiffel Tower.
Right now. So I'm just popping it out.
So here we go. We're going now back through.
You can hear me right now. I'm in both chats. I'm going to mute in the Discord for just a second. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm live at the minute, just so you know. So what I'm doing now is I'm just basically going around, down the Eiffel Tower. Down we go. Whoops, like so. And then we've got the chicane, or candy canes, round and round. It's quite a technical track. It is going to test some of the pilots with their speed and their lines. Oh, just didn't quite make that. Let's just go around again. Oops. There we go. We're going to go through and then round. Again, you would be much tighter than this if you're racing, because I'm going far too wide and you are losing the odd second by doing that. Just to let you know as well that you are live on Facebook. And also on Twitch and also on YouTube. So there's plenty of ways to see us if you have any of those media channels. Just search for TinyWhoop Summer League and we should come up. So there you go, that is the track. We've got some decent times coming through as well. Which is really exciting, but it is a close race with the times. It is technical, so even the fastest of the group are not quite so much ahead as they usually are. But it is, whoever can cope with the stress of the night. But this is the track for the final round, and it is designed with technicality in mind, especially the candy canes. And what we've done is we've actually managed to put the cones so that they need to be on the inside of the cones to get registered. Okay, so if anyone goes outside those cones as they come round, they won't get registered. And of course, if you don't register through a gate or through a candy cane, then that is a 15-second penalty, which people do not want. So you don't want to go around missing gates and then have to turn around. Okay, so that is where we are currently with the actual league. What we can do now is we can take a look at the current leaderboard. So that's where we're standing at the moment. Dan Carpy is way ahead currently with 119. Geordie is on 91. Buster Hawk on 75. Galaxy FPV is on 72. And Jaggers is on 56. That is the top 5. And what's going to be interesting on this event is Galaxy and Buster Hawk, because if Galaxy can get just far enough ahead of Buster Hawk, he will have enough points to jump into 3rd place. So it is literally all to play for 3rd place tonight. So it is going to be an interesting race for those guys. So what we're going to do now is we are just going to come back out, and I want to have a look at those who are joining us tonight for the final event. So let's go in and join, and then we can click that, and then the list comes up. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so you can see that we have a chap from France. I'm not quite sure if he is actually going to be able to make it today, nor the guy from the Philippines, because it's actually 4 a.m. in the Philippines, so I'm not quite sure that he'll be able to make it. Mr. Ben FPV, Buster Hawk, Dan Carpe, Galaxy FPV, Mouse, Geordie FPV. Georational is registered, but he has managed to tell us that he won't be able to make it. Nigel FPV, Jaggers, and Rory RCT. So they are going to be in the race tonight. It is kicking off at 8:30. So we are going to have plenty of time. Now, if you're new to what we are doing, it's probably worth just talking about how we do this. And basically, we normally do this in real life, in case you weren't aware. And these are the little drones that we use. So we don't use the really big ones that you can get, the 5-inch. These are just TinyWhoops. Really, really small. Camera sits on top. You basically fly that through hula hoops or anything you can stick LEDs on, basically. You can do it around your house for practicing. Just do it through your kitchen. If you've got a kitchen table or dining table, going through the chairs, and you use your FPV goggles. So you actually see what the camera sees, and then you use an ordinary controller, such as the one that we use, which is just basically like that. So it's, I mean, there's lots of different types of controllers. This is actually probably one of the cheapest ones that you can get, but you know, you obviously get more expensive ones depending on the sort of drone that you're flying. And yeah, you basically fly around. And what we do in all our clubs, this club is hosted by South Gloss Drone Club, but there are clubs in Rochdale, in Poole, everywhere, London, Wales. So what we tend to do is we hire out halls and we set up a track using whatever we can, usually hula hoops or things like that, and we just basically race around them and time who can do the quickest. Now, due to COVID, obviously we're not able to do that in a confined space, so what we've started doing is using a simulator. And this simulator is the brainchild of the same guy that did Rotor Rush. So he's basically created a different type, slightly different to Motor Rush, but it's the same kind of concept where you're in a simulator and you design your own track, like the one that I've just shown you, and you basically fly around it and you get timed for doing it. So you've still got your FPV goggles on, you're still using the same controller that you would use out in the world. You don't use a joystick or a mouse or keys. You actually use a controller. So it's pretty much as close as we can get without actually having to leave your house. And then you get to race with lots of other people. So that's what the TinyWhoop League is all about. This is the final one for the Summer League. We've got a Winter League starting in October, the middle of October, and until then we have various events and trials and time trials. And
what's up, Andy? Can you hear me?
I can. Hello. And we are now joined, of course, by Jesse P. How are you, Jesse?
Mr. Lazy Legs. Come in, Mr. Lazy Legs.
Oh, can you not hear me? Right. Hang on 2 seconds, because I know why that is. If you can't hear me, that is because when I unplugged and then replugged, right, so I'm just going to say that. Okay, you should be able to hear me now. Can you hear me now?
We're still in it. I'm just also live in the commentary box.
Right
now,
okay,
so
you can't hear me.
The microphone in the Facebook call.
Oh, no, it's because I was muted.
Hey.
I am sorry, I was muted. I didn't realise. How you doing, Jesse? Jess, how are you?
Doing good, Andy. How you doing?
Very, very well. Very well. We were just talking about TinyWhoop and the clubs around the UK. For those who hadn't, known what this actually is and what we do in real life and what we do in the sim. So yeah, I was just explaining that, but I've just finished, so we're all good.
Oh, cool. Nice. Well, am I live anywhere right now?
Yeah, you are. You're live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch.
Awesome.
So you can.
What's up, everybody on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube? Awesome. I feel like I'm getting piped all around the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, hello, everybody. I was just dipping onto this channel briefly because I wanted to thank you, Andy, because me and Rab are here in the commentary box with you, but we won't be commentating too much during this race. We're mostly just here to learn a little bit about your craft of sort, because you're one of the people that's best at running these races on the back end, and I don't know how to do it as well. Rab doesn't know how to do it as well, so we're going to try to do some learning from you today while we watch your live screen. I just wanted to say thanks.
Okay, no worries. You can see my screen okay, yeah?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Perfect. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're just waiting for everyone to get into the race pits, and then what will happen is they will turn green as they are in there.
Yep, that makes sense. Well, we won't need a whole lot of explanation from you. I don't want to interrupt your live stream. And we've got Nigel sort of walking us through the other parts of it also. So, and look, somebody just went into the pits right there. Holly Walker.
Yep.
Oh, Mouse. Yeah,
Mouse.
so you're probably demonstrating for us.
Yep, Mouse is there and ready, and everyone else has got another 8 minutes yet. So they're probably just putting in their last lap tests
Totally.
and
Well, what
practicing.
I think I'm going to do is dip over to the lounge and hang out with the pilots for a few minutes before the race actually starts.
No worries. Thank you for
All right,
popping in.
I'll be back in the commentary box in just a little bit.
Okay, no worries.
See ya.
See ya. Okay, so that was Jess P, and if you didn't know who he is the guy who first created the TinyWhoop network, and you can actually see his picture on the front of the drone. There he is. That is Jess P, and you can search him as well on on any kind of website, Google or whatever the other one is, Bing, Yahoo, etc. So he created it in America. He's joined us today just to watch what I do, and hopefully I'll get some tips and some feedback to make it even better for the next season. But yeah, this is the actual sim, and it's also worth pointing out that if you look at the top of the screen, it will say www.tinywhoop.uk, and if you go to that website and you click on membership, scroll to the bottom, you'll be able to put in your email address and your name, check that you're not a robot, and then you will then get an email, and in that email will be your free copy of this sim. So it doesn't cost you anything, and obviously you can also look on there for what clubs are in your area, which is also super useful if you want to start joining a club and getting involved and learning how to fly. We have new beginners all the time that come to our club, and it doesn't matter if you're what age you are, or if you're a boy or a girl, it doesn't matter. Just if you want to learn to fly, you can fly. We have Mouse, and this is Mouse who's going to be flying, and she's being a bunny rabbit at the moment. You come and say hello to everybody.
Okay.
So this is Mouse. She is only 11 and a half, and she is flying in this league event. So you'll be able to, she's only practiced this particular track
3 times.
3 times. Yeah, even though that I did build it, and she watched me build it, and then she walked away afterwards and said that looks easy. So she hasn't actually practiced it all week until just now. So it'll be interesting on how well she does. But she's not last in the league, so it doesn't, it really doesn't matter. It's really much a case of if you want to try it, give it a go. If you love it, then there's a huge community that are out there to help you and help you grow your talent and your skill and your muscle memory, and give you advice and tips and anything else that you could possibly ask for. So we are on Facebook. We're about to start our Instagram for TinyWhoop UK account and Twitter, and of course we've got the website at www.tinywhoop.uk. So there is plenty for you to do. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just go back, and we're going to find out exactly where people are, and we are going to, because I can, we're going to listen. I'm going to put on some music just while we are waiting for everybody to come in.
Music.
And I'm just going to pick something. So we go in and click this. No idea what it sounds like, but it'll just be something other than me for the time being. And in there we will just go to You're 12 in the room. See, they should be doing that just before we go live on camera, just to intimidate everybody. No, I'm not lying. Yeah, if everyone turns up. Okay, this music's probably a little bit better than the last one. It's probably too mellow and you might be falling asleep. So I changed it. Slightly more upbeat. It is Rough Rocket by Eric Lamb. And we are going to just check and hopefully we'll be able to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so we're just waiting for 2 more pilots to go green and then we can then set the qualifying, which aren't really qualifying so much as just test their practice laps. They get 2 practice laps and then we are good to go. So I'm just waiting. Okay, and we are ready. Okay, so everybody is now ready, and we are going to just check the settings are correct for the practice laps, which they are. So we are going to go straight into qualifying and then creating the heats. Okay.
Ooh, I've never heard that before. Never seen that.
Okay, so there's 2 rounds. There is the 8, and what I'm going to do now is I just want to stop that a second, and I am going to stop that for a second, and we are going to stop that. Okay, we are good to go. Hello ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to start the first practice. Everybody is going to be in, so that is good. So we are going to invite the pilots straight in, and it should be all 8. So Geordie is going to be red, green is going to be Jaggers, purple is Mr. Ben, white is Rory, Galaxy is yellow, Mouse is cyan, Dan is pink, and Buster Hawk is yellow. That is all 8. Okay, so we are going to do now is I always try to get them just to like allow them to practice their takeoff. So that's all I look to do for the first one. So once they practice their takeoff, I can then start the race because they've had plenty of time to practice. And we are now going to fly. Okay, and we are off with Rory RCT. We always just missed that first gate. That is not great. Okay, let's find out who is with Jaggers. We're going to go with Jaggers. Okay, Jaggers is going through the tunnel and he's coming down the Eiffel Tower. I'm not sure if he is in front. I think he's in front. I don't see anyone else. We can find out where Dan Carpy is because he is 7th. Let's find out. Oh, Dan. Oh, by the looks of it, Dan's done his first lap, or he hasn't started. Oh no, he's not. Don't worry, that's just me. Okay, we're going to check through the cameras and find out what everyone's doing. There is Dan. He is coming now towards the finish, and he has the fastest lap, I believe, closely followed. Dan Carpy on 42, Galaxy on 44, Geordie on 44, Buster Hawk on 45, Jaggers on 47, Mr. Ben on 50, Rory on 52. So this is actually going to be a pretty close race, and what I want to do now is we are going to follow Galaxy. Galaxy, as you can see, he's just going through and around the twisted long spaghetti junction through the Infinity Tunnel, coming up towards the finish, coming around and start finish. Okay, as you can see, it's quite technical, so it's quite interesting. We're going to go back to Mr. Ben. We are following Mr. Ben as he comes through, round towards the finish, round the candy cane, through the start, finish. Okay, let's find out where Mr. Carpy is. He is now, I think, on his final round, coming up through the final tunnel, coming back down. We can watch him now go through the twist and shout. Round we go and start finish. 2 minutes 2 for Dan Carpy. Galaxy on 2:05. I want to find out where George. Oh, look at that! Geordie comes in on 2 minutes 12. Now these points don't actually count at the moment, so it's okay. Okay, Rory RCT has missed several gates, which is why his time is so high. Jaggers has come in at 2:27, and Mr. Ben has just come in, so we are now waiting for Mouse, and we can see Mouse. She's just coming down and around through the. There we go, up and round the candy cane and kaput. Okay, not kaput.
Yeah. I got confused on this part, so it wasted a bit of time.
Okay. You going around, yeah?
So this is my final lap.
Okay, quick then.
Yeah, it goes fast as it can.
Okay, you can watch her now. She's going down the Eiffel Tower, keeping it nice and straight, round and round. Now round the candy cane chicane, through the hoops, under the tunnel, coming round. Now I'm not quite sure what to call this bit, but I'm just going to call it the step ladder, because they are kind of ladders, but you do it in steps. And then you go through the infinity tunnel, back down, round, round, through, and time. Okay, Mouse, 4 minutes 5, but I know that she can do better than that, but she did get a little bit confused, but that's why practicing is important. Okay, so that is great.
Still an easy track.
We can now end.
Pilots, race is now on.
So that is their first practice. Job done. Everyone goes back to the pits, fetch the results, and now we can invite the pilot straight in to the next round. Okay, this time it mixes them up again. So now Mouse is going to be red, Jaggers again is going to be green, Dan Carpy is purple, Geordie is white, yellow. We're missing yellow.
Yellow.
Buster Hawk.
Oh.
We are missing Buster Hawk, which is meant to be yellow. Galaxy is light blue, Rory RCT is pink, and Mr. Ben is cream. Cream. So we're just wondering if Buster Hawk can just pop out and then pop back in again. We're going to give him 30 seconds to see if he can just pop out and pop back in. It should bring him straight into the track. We are just going to wait. If not, again, it's just a practice track, so points are not counted at this stage. So it could be just a little glitch or an internet issue. I'm not sure which. Okay, but we're going to sort that out, and we're going to have this practice run now, and hopefully he can come in on the next round where the points actually start. So we are going to crack on with this particular one. So yeah, let's start it.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Here we go. We are going to go with Geordie FPV. And off they go through the infinity tunnel. You can see them coming around. Ooh, really quick. You can see how tight they are going around the following Dan Carpy now. As you can see, he's just going down. They're all... Dan Carpy is first, but just behind him you can see that there's a nice little couple of pilots. I can't see their colours right now, but in fact all we've got to do is just look on there. So one of them is definitely going to be Geordie, so let's find out where... Oh, Geordie just bumped his head and gave Dan Carpy that extra few seconds ahead.
We can go on the blimp and see what the colours are.
That is not awesome. Okay, okay, Geordie again banged his head. Okay, let's find out on the blimp. Okay, so there you are, look, Dan Carpy on 40. Just behind by 2 seconds is Galaxy. Behind another 4 seconds you've got Geordie. 1 second behind that is Jaggers, Rory, Mr. Ben, and obviously we are waiting for Mouse to finish her first track. Let's find out. She got a bit... She bumped her head and then she completely missed the gate. Okay. Okay, it doesn't help when I talk to her about her whilst I'm on the stream. So we're going to change. Oh, look at Dan Carpy's just done his second lap, so he is now just lapped Mouse. So Mouse really does need to get a move on. We're going to stick. Look how close Dan Carpy is to those gates as he goes down. Nice and tight, nice and tight. The wider you go, it really does make a difference on your time through the chicane. It is a bit jittery, I am sorry about that, but you can see as he goes down, round, and then he's on the step ladder. So up he goes the step ladder, through the red, through the green, then through the infinity tunnel, drops down, down through the yellow, tuck and turn, I don't know what to call it, candy cane, back through the infinity tunnel. Oh, 158 for Dan Carpy. Okay, so I'm expecting Geordie to be just behind. Oh no, Galaxy is just behind on 205, but here we are. We are now in with Geordie going around the candy cane. Oh, you can done third that point. Okay, that's really good. Okay, Jagger's just behind a few seconds. Rory completed. Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben's done it in 2 minutes 22, so we are now just waiting for... Oh, Mouse, she just bumped her head, but of course she was, she got lapped, so she is going to concentrate, and we are watching her now, still a little bit juddery, which is a shame, but there we go, she is going through the green. No, I know, it doesn't help when we watch Mouse. She doesn't like it, but there's nothing else to watch because she's the only one on the track, so that might be incentive to go faster. Here we go, look at that, nice climb line through the tunnel, and then she starts a slow rise up the step ladder, through the pink, through the red, through the green, through the infinity, nice line until then. I should have kept my mouth shut. Down the yellow, through the tuck and turn, up the tuck and turn, round the candy cane, and done. Well done, Mouse. Faster this time, so definitely get in there. Okay, well done. Right, we're going to just quickly find out and make sure once we've finished this one that Buster Hawk is sorted. So whilst we are doing that, these are the results for the qualifying, so you can see the difference in times just there. Okay, so I just want to double check that. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do now is come back and change it to racing standards. Okay, so Buster Hawk is currently not green, and whereas Rory's not in the pits, so we will find that out in a momento. Okay, save that. Okay, so we're just waiting now for the two to get into heats, and we're just waiting, anticipating for everybody to go green. Okay, so Buster Hawk has had some issues, and we are currently working them out. So we're just waiting for Buster Hawk to turn green, and then we will be good to go. We're just going to wait a second. It should enable him to join and then come back in. Okay, we're just waiting now. Hopefully it won't be too long. Trying to get back in the pits. So the current standings are as you see, but it's in seconds, not in minutes. So obviously whatever the time is, you need to divide by 60 to give you the minutes. We are looking to change that so that it does come up in minutes, because obviously seconds is, it's good to see the difference, but okay, and he is in. So what we are waiting for now, we can go to the heats. Now I'm not sure if it's going to let us do this, but let's give it a go. It is. Perfect. So this should do 4 rounds. There we go. There are the rounds. It mixes up the colours, so they start in slightly different positions each time on the starting grid. But that's actually quite a good thing. So here we are. I can bring you back now. So okay, we're going to start now and invite the first bunch of pilots. So number 7, which I believe is pink, should be empty on this in this occasion. Okay, there we go. We've got Jaggers in white, Dan in green, Mr. Ben in purple, Geordie in white, Mouse in yellow, Galaxy in light blue, or just say blue, and Buster Hawk in cream. He managed to fix the issue, which is awesome. Okay, here we go. Let's start the first one. This one now is 4 points, so this one does matter as to the rest of the 4 rounds. So we are going to kick this one off, and I just want to make sure that everything is working. Yes. Okay, here we go. Oh. We're going to follow Geordie as he goes through. There we go. He's just gone through the Infinity Tunnel, and he is currently going down. Well, he's going through the Candy Cane Chicane now. Candy Cane Chicane. Try and say that fast.
Candy Cane Chicane.
Going through the hoops under the tunnel. Looking good. He's keeping Galaxy and Dan on his toes. Going through the step ladder, through the Infinity Tunnel. There we go. Going round, going round. Let's check what these splits are going to be. It is Dan on 41, Galaxy on 42, Geordie on 44, Buster Hawk on 46, Mr. Ben on 48, Jaggers on 51. Okay, we're going to go in with Mr. Ben as he goes up Everest. You can see him climbing through the Infinity Tunnel, and he follows all the way back down the other big building I said. Through the Candy Cane Chicane.
Eiffel Tower and Everest.
Eiffel Tower, that's it. He was going down the Eiffel Tower. Through the Euro Tunnel. And he's starting his steps up the step ladder. Slowly but surely going up. It is a bit juddery. It is very juddery. Through the Infinity Tunnel. Through the left and right, and then the right and left. And through. And there we go. He has made it through. Okay. Let's follow Jaggers. We are in with Jaggers. Oh, he just bumped his head. He is going up Everest. You can see him climbing through to the Infinity Tunnel. Oh, he bumped his head coming out of there as well. He's now coming back down the Eiffel Tower. It's a big tower. Oh, he bumped his head again. Oh, probably because I'm talking about him and he's listening. He's thinking, oh no, I'm on camera. And he makes his mistakes. Through the Candy Cane Chicane. And he goes up towards the Euro Tunnel, and he's going to slowly start making his way up the step ladder, and off he goes through the pinks, then the reds, and the greens, and then through the infinity tunnel. And we are going to watch him as he goes round, and he's still Jaggers. There he is. 2 minutes 28. Mr. Ben on 2:25, Buster Hawk on 2:17, Geordie on 2:12, Galaxy on 2:05, and Dan Carpy on 1:59. And we are currently waiting for Mouse. She's now going through the candy cane. Ooh, bumped her head. Okay, down through the Euro tunnel, nice and smooth. And then starting to make her way up the... what do I call it? Step ladder, yeah. There you go, because you're going up the steps, through the ladders, through the infinity tunnel. She's going to floor it all the way down, full speed, through the right, up, and going around the candy cane, and done. In 3 minutes 41.
The last one was 55.
Yes, so you are getting quicker, but you need to get quicker still. Okay, we are now going to complete that. Good round.
Pilots, race is now rhythm.
Okay, that is where we are. So we can look through here on what the current heat. Oh no, you can't. But now you should be able to. There we go. That's how the points are distributed. This is not the league points. This is just the event points, which then lead up to the league points.
Where'd it go?
I have no idea what I've done. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we are now going to go into number 2. So that's all done. Round 2. So no one's going to be red this time. Mouse is going to be green. Dan is going to be purple. Geordie is going to be white. Jaggers is yellow. Buster Hawk is blue. Galaxy is pink. And Mr. Ben is cream. So again, what I normally do is just let them try their takeoff, because if you get a really good start, it really does set you up for the rest of the... Okay, that didn't quite go according to plan, did it?
No, I started after everyone else.
Okay, so we're going to abort that one.
Race aborted. Repeat. Race aborted.
And we're going to try that one again. So I had to abort that race because something didn't quite work. Possibly clicking too many buttons at the same time. So there we go.
Not everyone got aborted. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure what happened there again either. There was a slight issue.
You're not aborted again?
No.
Oh.
I don't know why you're out there.
Because you're clicking buttons too quickly.
No, I thought you were all in. I should have invited players again. Okay, so what we're doing now is we are following, it looks like Galaxy and Dan Carpy, but I'm not 100% sure. We are going to find out, going through the infinity tunnel, nice and quick, going around left and right, and we can look through the blimp. What's Dan Carpy 41? Oh, Geordie on 42, Galaxy just behind on 43. That's a turnout for the books. There we go. Buster Hawk on 48, Jaggers on 49. And the other two aren't quite in because Mouse had an issue and Rory has gone. Okay, we're going to go back. We are following Dan Carpy. He's just going through. He's just finished going through the Euro tunnel and he's now going through the step ladders. You can watch him go through. Nice and neat. Through the step ladders. Going down, round. Through the final few gates and the few candy canes, and this should be his last lap, and he is off. He is off. Okay, what we're going to do now is follow Geordie. Let's find out how Geordie and Galaxy are doing. Okay, they're going up currently the Everest. Oh, now they're both coming down. Oh, made a little boo-boo. Galaxy did there. He's chasing Geordie though, but Geordie's going to take off now. You can see him taking off. Going through the Euro tunnel, then Galaxy goes through the Euro tunnel. Galaxy does need to get a move on. to try and keep up. Geordie is flying. Here he comes. Dan Carby finishes in 1:59. Geordie's going to come just behind again. Oh, look at that on 2:06, followed by 2:08 by Galaxy. That was a quick race. Definitely. Jaggers is coming in next on 2:16. And Buster Hawk 2 minutes 33. And that is all of them because there isn't anyone else to finish. Okay, so we are going to go back. Well done. And we are going to end that one. Okay. Everybody should be now back. We are going to click on that. That is the results, and we can now see the results of Heat 2. Actually, that's the event so far, so that's all the points on where they are. As you can see, Galaxy is on 13, so is Geordie, Buster Hawk is on 9, Jaggers is on 8, Mr. Ben on 4, and Mouse on 2. And we can actually see what that's going to look like with the league points at the moment. So at the moment, Galaxy is on 6 points, Geordie on 5, Buster Hawk on 4, Jaggers on 3, Mr. Ben on 2, Mouse on 1, with Dan Carpy in the lead with 7. Excellento. Okay, let's see if we can actually get this one done right. Let's invite all the pilots in. Clicked it only once that time, so everybody should be able to go in. Except me. Oh no, here we go. Okay, so we've got Galaxy in red, Mouse in purple, Jaggers in white, Buster Hawk in yellow. Okay, we're missing somebody.
That's Roy.
No, we're missing Mr. Ben. We're missing Mr. Ben.
We're missing Mr. Ben.
Yep, Mr. Ben
He's missing.
is missing.
Why?
We might have to ask Mr. Tickle.
Ben.
No, Mr. Tickle.
You mean Mr.
On
Bob?
No, Mr. Tickle.
Who's Mr.
Do you not you've not heard of the Mr. Man?
Oh. Yeah,
Okay.
You've got Mr. Men's socks.
So what we're going to do now is just find out, just before we start, I just want to see if there's any chance of why this has occurred. Okay. I'm not quite sure, but can you come out and back in to see if you join? Okay, so we are just waiting. We've got Galaxy, we've got Mouse, Jaggers, Dan Carpy, Geordie FPV, Buster Hawk, and we're just waiting for Mr. Ben FPV to get in. I know that he had internet troubles before, so we just got to see if he can come out of the sim and then back into it, rejoin, and then see if it takes him straight through into the actual grid formation. And we are just currently waiting. To see if he can rejoin. We're still just hanging on a second. If not, we're just going to have to start it. Because you know I like to be punctual. So Mr. Ben is supposed to be, what colour is he supposed to be? Mr. Ben 6.
Either.
So he's meant to be blue.
Okay.
Okay, let's just. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have to ask everyone, I think, to come back out and go into the pits. So I'm just going to quickly announce that. Bear with me a moment. Hi guys, could you just leave to the pits for me, please, and then we'll try and get Mr. Ben in. Everyone, if you could do that for me, please. Go back to the pits. Thank you very much. And then we'll try again when everyone's back in the pits and everyone's out of this. Mr. Ben didn't get in for some reason. I'm not sure why he didn't get in, but he didn't get in. So I'm just going to take us all back. Okay, is everyone in the pits and happy?
I'm in the pits. Am I there or not?
No, I'm in the pits.
Okay, I'm going to go and invite people back in. This is round 3.
How many have you had?
There we go. There we go. Okay, now we're missing
Now I'm missing Tristan.
Tristan. Yeah, Buster Hawk.
Yeah.
Less than that.
You can rejoin.
You can try and rejoin and see if it'll bring you straight in, but if not, then everyone's going to have to leave back to the pits again. Were you in the pits before?
No, I'm just jumped back on Discord just to find out what's going on. Because
Okay.
I have to turn Discord off after racing because I don't want to risk it drawing my internet.
Oh, right.
Okay,
Okay.
back to the pits then, everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Can everyone else go back to the pits again? Sorry. Oh,
I've been
no.
chucked into a race now.
Damn it. Okay. Yeah. No, it did do it. It normally does, to be fair, but everyone is going to have to come out again now. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just seems.
Sorry,
Because that's right. No, because people
If it
left.
keeps happening, I'll just stop playing.
No. Everyone
Wait,
can
so
just leave to the pits.
I've just tried to leave and it's just added me back in.
Yeah.
Plus number 5.
Okay.
Oh, no, he's
I've
gone.
just left now again. I thought we were
okay.
leaving.
This is a
Tilting
great
you in, it's
advertisement
really
for
weird.
TinyWhoop Go.
Okay.
Right, I'm in the pits.
Perfect.
I'm in the pits.
Okay.
I'm in the pits.
Perfect. Nice roll call. I'm
I'm
not.
in the pits.
I'm now in the pits. Okay, let's try again. Okay, third time lucky. Everybody is going to be in, so I'm just going to re-invite.
My name is Joe.
Here we go. Here we go. Is everybody going to be in? I'm going to wait and not do anything.
Ah,
Way!
time.
We did it. Brilliant. Okay, so everybody is in, and I will.
I'm not in.
There you are. I can see you. So okay, that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank God you're on.
Oh,
Okay, I am back here and resharing my screen. Okay, and there we go. Okay, we can now start. So let's start. Everybody is in. This is round 3.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
And we are going to fire off with Jaggers. You can see the tilt of his camera, which I will try and show you on the next round. So you can see the difference in how the settings are done for individual pilots. It's quite interesting to see how they race and how they have their cameras and their angles and their view. So we are going through with Jaggers at the moment, coming down the Eiffel Tower, going through the candy canes. It is a bit juggery. So we're going to change now to see where Galaxy is. Okay, so we are with Galaxy. He is chasing... Who is he chasing? Well, he's chasing Red, which is Galaxy, so I'm a bit confused by that. Let's have a look at the blimp, see where everyone is. Dan Carpy on 40, Geordie on 41, Galaxy is on 43, Buster Hawk on 45, Jaggers on 48, and we do have Mouse really shifting it until I spoke on exactly 1 minute. Really good time. Okay, we are going to go back and we're going to check what Jaggers is currently doing at the moment, and he is just heading towards the Euro tunnel and starting up the step ladder. As you can see, he is going up nicely up the step ladder through the infinity tunnel. There he goes, dropping down through the yellow, through the left and through the half shoelace. There we go, half shoelace, through the candy cane, and done. Good lap from Jaggers as well. Okay, what we're going to do now is check where we are with Buster Hawk. Buster Hawk is now coming down the Eiffel Tower, just going round now through the candy canes, going through the Eurotunnel. Oh, he's just been overtaken by somebody. It's Galaxy by the looks of it. I don't know what happened there and why Galaxy was quite far back, but he is catching up. Let's just find out if that is. No, it's not Galaxy. Galaxy is finished on 3:02. Geordie is finished. Buster Hawk just behind. Look how close that is. So Geordie must have made a little mistake. I can't think of any other reason why he was second for a while. But yeah, look at that. 20th of a second behind Buster Hawk. That was brilliant. I missed that. Silly me. Okay, so we are now with Mouse as she goes through the candy canes. Ooh. Okay, so I don't know if you heard that, but basically she got a miss. And it's much better to go round and do it again and just lose a few seconds, then ignore it and then lose the 15 seconds. So she's now starting to go up the step ladder. Here we go, going through, then going through the red, through the green, going through the infinity tunnel, dropping down through the yellows, through the half lace, through the next half lace, round through the candy cane, and I do believe it's going to be her fastest time, 3 minutes 20. She is going down there. That is awesome. And that is everybody. Okay. We are now on the final round of the main race. So we are going to end it first. Race is now over. Fetch the results. Okay, where are we at the moment? This is where it currently stands. Dan Carpy on 24, Galaxy on 20, Geordie on 19, Buster Hawk on 14, Jaggers on 12, Mouse on 5, Mr. Ben on 4.
Isn't that last?
I'm not quite sure how that worked out, but there we go. We can then check on how that currently looks for the race. Points that gets added to the league. There we go. Okay, so we're going to crack on now with the final of the round 4. Here we go. And we're going to invite the pilots in, and fingers crossed everybody is going to be in.
Oh, my fingers crossed.
So red should be empty, which would be right, but everyone else should be full. So we've got Galaxy in green, Geordie in purple,
And this is white,
Mouse in yellow. That's Buster Hawk.
but then you're missing 2.
Buster Hawk is currently oh no, he's not. No, he's not. Buster Hawk is there because Buster Hawk is pink. So we are missing Mr. Ben. Okay, so let's just see if Mr. Ben can leave and then rejoin,
Or maybe...
and then that should be able to work. If he just leaves and rejoins, it should take him straight back in. So let's just check.
Pilots, 10.
Oh my god, I didn't press anything. I did not press a thing.
No.
My mouse wasn't even on anything.
Start penalty.
What?
Okay, so there is definitely issues on why it's doing that. I literally have I did not press a thing and it's just started doing that, so I'm not quite sure why, but I'm going to abort it.
Race aborted. Repeat. Race aborted.
Oh no.
Okay.
I could have won.
Okay, so I'm just checking to see if Mr. Ben can rejoin. Obviously when Buster Hawk did it, he left, came back in, joined, and it took him straight back in, and then he ended up on there.
Me.
Why did you do that?
I didn't.
Oh, he just took you out. Okay.
Because you ended up, you aborted the race.
Yeah, no,
Took
but
the
it
bits.
shouldn't take everyone out. I didn't think it took everybody out.
No, it just took me out.
Okay, so I don't know what's going on with the servers today, but it's
Not very good.
it's having issues. Right, we are going to go back. Okay, hello everybody. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the servers, but something is. So can everyone come out to the pits, please?
It is
Someone's
being a bit
man
funny
fucked
tonight, you know.
I literally, it was funny because I didn't even touch my mouse, and Mouse's computer started counting down, and then she hadn't even left and she got a start penalty without even moving.
I didn't.
So,
That's weird because we didn't hear that.
no, I know. So it's a bit strange. Right, okay, so everybody's out. So what we're going to do now is hope that Ben and everyone else will be able to get in. So, okay, so I am going...
Is this the final race, by the way?
This is the
last one of the heats.
yeah. This is the last round, and then it's going to be the top 4 that go through to race for the 2 points. Okay, so let's invite everyone back in. Fingers crossed. There we go. All in.
Right, I'm back in the pits, so you might have the numbers, but I'm not going to race.
I'm not in now.
What?
I'm not in. I can't see any gates.
Oh, Geordie, fuck off.
Seriously?
Wind this up again.
Oh shit, I have my eyes closed again.
Oh, look, it's actually got me this time.
For God's sake.
Okay, so it's starting people again, and I'm not even on that screen, so...
Oh yeah, can hear it.
I'm not in.
Okay,
Racing. What?
goodness sake.
No, don't
we're
worry.
not racing.
I'm not in either.
Alright, can everyone go back to the pits then for me, please? I do have a theory of why it's doing this, and that is because the league... No, it's because the league has to have 8 pilots, and there isn't 8 pilots because one of them left. And I think it's struggling to understand that it's expecting 8 and there isn't 8. I don't know. I don't want to say that's accurate, but I do believe the system is expecting 8 pilots and it isn't seeing them, and it's getting a bit confused. Okay, so we've got right, Geordie, have you left, mate?
Oh shit, no, sorry.
That's right. Okay, so I'm going to leave as well. Okay, so what I want to do is, as soon as everyone's in, if you can just say in, and then I'm going to click start as soon as everyone else is in, but everyone needs to shout, and then see if we can just trick it that way. The main race shouldn't be an issue because I can set the number.
I'm in.
I'm in.
In.
Out. Get out. Out.
Everyone, oh, for goodness sake!
Again?
Yeah, Holly's just, she hasn't touched
Everyone go!
anything.
Going.
Go!
I wonder if I push start, what's going to happen? Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
I've just got the
Ten
Starting
countdown.
for us now.
Have you all got a countdown?
Yeah,
We're racing.
We're going.
Yeah.
We're going.
this is real.
Yeah.
Go.
Go.
Oh shit, I jumped the start. Why did I do that?
No.
I fucked it.
This is like fucking wacky races, mate.
It is wacky. It is wacky racers whoop style. Yeah, now go. Just do it and see if it logs you when you
Oh, I
do it.
completely fucked it. I've had too many. I'm hearing beeps in my sleep.
I don't understand. Why aren't I first? I should be first.
Oh shit. Stop making me laugh.
Okay, they are now going through the step ladders, going through the infinity gate, going down through the half lace, the other half lace, coming round, and we can look. Look at that, Dan Carpy is on 41, Geordie on 43, Galaxy on 44, Buster Hawk on 47, Jaggers on 47.
Times don't lie, Geordie. Times don't lie. You know what I mean?
43.17. Second place at the moment, Geordie.
I've got
what's
40.51
going on with
exactly
me?
on my screen. I'll take a
Because of your penalty.
race.
Because of your penalty.
Oh,
Smash
fuck the penalty. I started at the right time.
Race.
Language.
Okay, we're now going
yeah.
through the yellow. Oh, bumped his head. I don't know who bumped his head because I don't know what colour it is.
I think it was me.
The bot will get you.
Okay, Ben, you're not moving.
Crumpets.
Why isn't Mr. Ben moving?
I think he's got fed up with the trouble he's having with this thing, to be honest. As are a lot of people.
Right, okay.
As I'm quite far behind.
Just throwing away my third place.
We are currently following Galaxy.
Can't tell who's ahead of me because they keep jumping around with my connection to display them properly. I don't know who I'm behind or ahead of, but it doesn't look great.
Okay, so
Oh, look at
159. Ooh, close. Close,
With
close.
penalties, it's worth
I
having
feel a
that
little
penalty.
bit like Carlito the other week. It'd be really great if you
Stop.
could actually race when you get into race.
Annoying.
What is wrong with me? 209 tonight. What? Oh.
Buster Hawk on 227. Jaggers on 220.
I don't know. I'm going to blame my connection.
Just blame the sim in general.
Yeah, it is having issues. It was working absolutely fine, flawlessly when Rory was in, and when he jumped, it didn't like it.
Pitchforks for Rory.
Yeah.
So we are just. I mean, it is quite laggy. I mean, Mouse is right next to me, and watching her screen on mine, it is very, very jittery. So.
Out of interest, it's not your bandwidth, is it?
Nah. Well, I hope not.
Controller.
I don't. I mean, we normally stream 2 Xboxes at the same time, so we don't have any issues.
That's
So
Xbox.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't see that why this would be any more harsher than.
Unless of course your local internet is having issues at the minute. General
Yeah.
bandwidth in the area.
Okay, well, I mean,
So,
again,
blame Corona.
I've been streaming
Corona
all
got
day,
you,
so I have not had any issues. I have.
Maybe you've run out of stream time.
Time to upgrade Lazy Legs. I just can't do these polished graphics.
Okay, so we
We're
are.
joking. We're joking.
Everybody has.
Bloody hell, Dan. So
Finish.
such a bad joke.
Race is now riven.
Okay,
You've
we are
ruined
going
my
to
night with
fetch
that
the
comment.
results. Results
I don't even know
are
if I'm going to do
in.
the bonus race now. It's so
No.
inappropriate.
Oh, I don't know actually.
Where do I write a formal complaint?
To Nigel FPV. Okay, so that is where we are at the moment, and I've got the results which should be able to look in. Okay, so this is the event results. We've got the next 4 pilots that are going to be in the top. That is Dan Carpy, Galaxy, Geordie, and Buster Hawk. You're all flying.
Ooh, Jaggers
4.
just out.
Galaxy
Come on, Buster,
and
no.
Geordie, you're both on
1 point.
26 points.
Yeah, 26.
So, okay, so what we're going to do now then is just quickly change it back.
Come on, bust a nut. You can do this.
Okay.
And I need you to win this next race, no pressure.
Okay, let's invite you guys in. Good luck. 2 points, extra 2 points on the lead.
Oh,
Better than these points, boys. Got to leave your headphones
I
in.
don't even care.
Okay. Be ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not ready.
No, too late.
I'm never going to be more ready than
I
this.
pushed the
Oh
button.
no,
Sorry.
you've ruined my night. That's a pre-evacuation.
And as you can see, they are flying off a nice group together.
Oh mate, I'm not in the mood for this.
I'm in the mood for it.
Coming down the ladder nice and close. It is literally still anyone's.
No, it's pretty obvious it's
At one
Dan's.
point I missed out by bloody Buster. I can't believe it.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow Dan, see if he can make a mistake. He's in the green.
I have just made a mistake, so
Don't put pressure on him, let him
Okay.
win.
Oh, and look at Dan Carpy. He's going really, really, really fast, super fast, going really, really fast. just finished the first. Let's see what time he did it in. 40 seconds. Just behind him, Galaxy on 42. Just behind him is Geordie on 43 and Busterhawk on 45. That is how close it currently is.
Okay.
Got to see a 38.
Next on the ladder.
No, we've had this before. I can't remember what was said, but yeah, there is a difference. I think the clock that I use starts from when the beeps start, and I think your time starts when you go through the start finish gate.
There you go.
I'm just going to try and distract Galaxy. Where is he? What colour's Galaxy?
Galaxy is purple. And
Freaking out.
Geordie is coming on his last. He's going up the Everest, going through Infinity Tunnel, down the Eiffel Tower. Dan Carpy's just starting on the step ladder, and Galaxy is right behind Geordie. No pressure.
He should be on front.
Actually, Buster
No,
Hawk.
I've jumped ahead to try and put off Galaxy to make him think someone's ahead of him. So I can't get the 2 points. I don't want him to beat Dan.
Okay.
He can win. He can win.
Dan's finished on 158. Galaxy on 208.
Tristan, do you know what to do?
Buster Hawk on 13 minutes, 13 seconds
I sacrificed myself for the.
for the greater good. Geordie's doing
I think that
somersaults.
means I'm going to finish 1 point ahead of Galaxy overall. Just
Is that an acro, Geordie?
Yeah.
I'm controlling that really well.
It's no wonder you weren't feeling it. Jesus.
No, he's acro is difficult in this sim, and he's actually
It
got
is.
it. He's got it pretty good. We're watching him now, and it's quite. I want to say pretty, but it's not very manly. It's awesome. It's cool, dude. Very good. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that is the final. We will be able to see
hold on.
Hold on.
where everybody
I've
ends.
still got a third, even with Acro.
You only beat me by 10 minutes, Geordie. Don't be that proud.
Okay, let's fetch
You know when you
the
just cannot be
results.
bothered.
And
That is me.
the extra 2 points, as you can see, goes to Dan, but an extra 6 goes to Galaxy, an extra 5 goes to Geordie, an extra 4 goes to Buster Hawk, 3 for Jaggers, 2 to Mouse, 1 for Mr. Ben, and that gives us the new ending score. Oh, I can see my
I think they're downstairs. Do you want me to go?
Did I improve from 14?
glasses.
Should I go see if they're downstairs?
No, there it is. Okay, so here we go. I've got my glasses now. So Dan Carpy finishes with 128 points. In second place is Geordie FPV with 96. Buster Hawk.
Busterhawk gets 1 extra point. Nice.
Buster Hawk goes in, yes, with 79. In third place, Galaxy missing by 1 point on 78. And Jaggers in fifth on 59. So that was incredibly unlucky.
Do I receive my prize winnings in the post?
I believe you do. That's
Surprise.
the prize is Nigel. I can't remember.
There's a
I mean-
trophy.
It's a crate.
No, £9 would be great, so I can buy another crate.
The
What are
trophy
you
for
thinking?
second and third, and Jesse's putting in some TinyWhoop goodies for the top 3 as well.
Oh,
I hope he'd send me 2 gates instead of 1 now.
still have to make up for last time.
Still not got that gate.
Have you made me get the t-shirt then?
No, he changed it to a gate. It was a gate, but that was from this.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this league. I'd like to thank you for watching over the past 10 rounds. It's been an experience and a huge learning curve for us at TinyWhoop UK. We've got the next league, the Winter League, which will be quite different, starting in mid-October. But until then, we will have what I call flash tracks, which is where basically everybody gets a chance to practice on the track and 2 hours before the start race, or an hour before the start race, depending on the format and the time that we do it. So no one knows the track. It's built privately. It opens an hour before the race, and then everyone who's involved practices, races. It's a simple qualifying top 8 race, without the final bit on this particular, as what we had on this one. And we're also doing time trials as well, which starts tomorrow. So time trial starts tomorrow at 6 o'clock and runs for 7 days, and then the top 8 or the top 16, depending again on how many people take part, then have a go at racing each other for top spot. So that's all to come up until the Winter League, so there's plenty on. Please do like our Facebook, and as I say, we are going to send out a newsletter which is going to have a survey on it, and it's also going to have dates of things that are coming up in the near future. But until then, stay safe, and look forward to seeing you shortly. Thank you. Bye bye.